This nifty little shelter is the Malamoo 2-hub beach shelter by Oztent. It is a really easy shelter to set up, really easy to pack away, and it's really sturdy in the wind too. And I'm going to take you for a walkthrough, so let's check it out.
Hit it.
Ben from Sandbags here, folks, on a warm sunny day at the Brownhill Creek Tourist Park in Adelaide. I'm showing you some beach shelters today. Despite being at the park, I'm showing you beach shelters, and this is the Malamoo 2-hub beach shelter by Oztent. Really easy to set up, really easy to pack away, but what I'm showing you now are the features. We'll start with the fabrics. So this is a 190T or 190 thread count polyester. It's got a UPF 50 plus sun rating, so it's going to give you good protection from the sun. And it's the same material throughout. The floor also is a 190T polyester. The frame and the hubs on the side here, we can see the poles that are crossing here. This is an 8.5mm fiberglass pole, and the hubs in the middle here are all metal components, so it's really well made. Before I step inside the tent, we'll just take a bit of a look on the outside. So we've got just the one entrance, the door on the front there. As you come around to the side here, you can see we've got a guy rope. There's actually 6 points where the shelter's anchored to the ground, one on each corner and a guy rope on each side. Underneath the center point of the guy rope, we've got a mesh panel here for ventilation, once again mirrored on the opposite side of the tent. So we've got cross ventilation through the shelter. We're coming around to the rear here, you can see we've got a solid panel that comes most of the way down, which is going to give us that sun protection. And then this mesh panel at the base here for ventilation, and that's actually joined to the floor on this side here. And then across the other side here, mirrored exactly the same as what we saw at the other end, with another mesh panel, we've got a guy rope, and obviously sun protection across the top here. And before I jump in the tent, I just want to talk about the sandbags and how you might be able to use them. Now, you can loop these around the corner points here, if you like, just by the extra fabric on there. I'll show you how you might be able to use it on the guy rope though. And I'd recommend putting these on before you actually fill them with sand. So just loop this through the guy rope like this. So tighten that up, loop the bag through on itself. So it's attached to the guy rope like this. You could attach 2 of them if you like. From that point, you can fill that with sand. You could probably just leave these attached, fill it with sand, and then you can just put the sandbag out like this. Or better yet, dig a hole in the sand, bury these sandbags in the hole, and it's going to give you a nice secure anchor on both sides of the tent. That's probably going to be enough on most days that aren't overly windy without having to worry about the 4 corner pegs. Let's jump inside the shelter, check it out. So I mentioned the floor as I get in here. Now this is actually, it's a sewn in floor. You can't remove this. So it's sewn in around the 3 sides here, so it's always going to be, gives you a bit of protection from the sand underneath. While we're at floor level, you might be wondering what this little panel is here. It's just there for the longevity of the tent. There's a reinforced patch on the other side. It makes sure that the poles, when they're folded, aren't wearing through the fabric. In terms of space inside the tent, the dimensions I get are a little bit different than what Oztent measured. I get slightly more than 200 centimeters in length, about 140 centimeters in width out to the edge of the floor here, and about 110 centimeters in height to where the roof kind of dips down in the middle. So I've got plenty of room to sit up in here. I'm 185 centimeters, so I'm going to be able to lie down very comfortably in here, because the sides of the tent are reasonably upright, so plenty of space. And you could fit 2 people in here. That's roughly about the width of a standard double bed, but not a lot of space. But hey, it's a good amount of space for maybe a parent and a couple of children to sit, because you can sit right over next to the side of the tent. A few other features inside. Firstly, little storage pocket in the corner here, just to keep your accessories or your necessities up and out of the sand. Obviously you can see the mesh panels around me here for ventilation. Just want to mention a few of the durable manufacturing features in the tent here. It's reinforced in behind the hub here where the metal sits against the fabric, so that's not rubbing. Also where the poles come up into the actual fabric here, there are reinforced or extra durable sleeves that the poles sit into, so you're not going to get any problems with poles wearing through fabrics and destroying your tent. This is a really lightweight, easy to set up and sturdy shelter for, say, a single parent to head out with their kids for the day at the beach, get nice ventilation and get some protection from the sun. You can grab them online at snowies.com.au at our lowest prices every day. If you've got any questions though, let us know down in the comments below. Subscribe to our channel. We'll send you all of our latest and greatest information, or check out a few other beach shelters like this one down here.